All right, so I love that we are touching on this subject. Um, so I see gender roles and socialization occurring all of the time. I'm sure most of you do. Just even take the past election, whether you're a Hillary voter or not, people like the media in her competition were commenting on her dress, how she would do her hair, what kind of pantsuit she was wearing, if she had makeup or not, or if she looked tired, things that had nothing to do with the issues at hand and just really focusing on her looks as a woman. And you didn't really see that happening with men, the men in the election as well. Um, if you see, they have razors that are tailored to men or women, deodorant, bedding, backpacks, just about everything can be kind of put into two categories: blue for boys, pink for girls. There's this really great study called Gender Roles Interviews with Children. I don't know if any of you guys have seen it, but basically they're interviewing children to see if they know their gender role at a young age, children as young as 2 years old, and it turns out that they do. They know that the boy doll is supposed to go to work and the girl doll stays home. Boys have short hair, girls have long hair. Um, Girls play with Barbies, boys play with G.I. Joes, so it just goes to show that kids are being socialized at a very young age, and they know what role they are expected to play. I know for me, as growing up, I was a total tomboy. I loved to skateboard and I like to play outside and play video games with my brother. Um, I was definitely really not into dolls, and that kind of stuff did not interest me. And pink is still to this day not my favorite color. I think that socialization is more of a negative thing than a positive thing. According to our textbook on page 306, they talk about how children can get shunned or ridiculed if they don't follow that socialization pattern of sticking to their role. And I think that obviously has a negative effect, especially as a child, feeling like you don't belong. I think that kind of carries with you if you see everyone else kind of steering toward that role and you yourself are not. You think, okay, what's wrong with me? Why don't I fit in? Why do I not belong? And I think that kind of transcends into bigger issues like now, where people don't really understand the trans community or, you know, um, sexual identity, things like that. I think that kind of plays a role when it comes to socialization. And those are my thoughts.